There's something my mentor said to me. My mentor said that the greatest salesmen or the most successful people in life are people who know how to tell stories. And I realized that even in my career and everything I've done in life, that the moment I started learning how to tell stories, the easier it gets for me. And when I heard Mirsada's story of how she has gotten to this point, I was thrilled. I said, listen, I'm going to spend time. I'm going to come to Boston because I need to hear this story for myself, all right? And I just wanted to use the opportunity to share her story with you so that if you find sense in what she said, or if any of her story or any of this line kind of hit you somewhere, somewhere in the kidney or somewhere, you can reach out to her. But I just want to use this opportunity to introduce Mirsada.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
I know you should be welcome. You should be welcoming to Boston, but well, it's my podcast, so you're welcome to my podcast.
Thank you, Alex. I'm really grateful and having the opportunity to be invited to speak. It always has been my passion to be one day to inspire others and change their lives. Teach them that they can manifest their dreams, they can accomplish desires they want if they have the faith and the belief and the value they build in themselves. And so the more they believe in themselves, they'll have the courage to face the fears and do the impossible.
Wonderful. That's like a whole line of lyrics. Okay, but here's the thing. You see, I've dealt with a whole lot of mentors, coaches. Mm-hmm. I've met a lot of potential coaches. Mm-hmm. And I'm curious at this moment. Okay. Because everyone's got a story.
That's correct.
Everyone has something to talk about. But not everyone is impacting lives. Okay. And why I say that is because I've met some people, they want to be a coach and they have this story and they're passionate about it, but they're not just making the waves as mm-hmm. coaches.
Okay.
To you, who's a coach?
A coach is somebody who has the knowledge, has the experience, someone who has gone through the pain, who has gone through the challenges, who has many times failed in life, but has never given up. He knows that in order to become the better identity, a better person, someone knows that they need to invest in their growth, in themselves. So you have to understand that to invest in your growth is a way modeling somebody who has the life that you desire to live.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow. Modeling someone's life. But now the question is, so what if the person doesn't have the kind of life I want?
Well, if the person doesn't have the life that I want, he can start by himself understanding that. And from my experience, I have tried doing everything myself. I have put in the sleepless nights. I have done the writing, the scripting. Visualizing, meditating. I have done it all, and it wasn't working. And I learned that in order for my life to change, I have to find somebody that has that life, that went through the experience, so I don't have to go through the pain of failing and not figuring and trying to figure out. And so for me, it's somebody that has the same qualities, somebody who's honest, who really truly cares about helping others, somebody who really wants others to succeed, to see them win, a person who he gets excited and motivated when they see other people winning in life.
So, okay. Mm-hmm. No, I'm speechless because help. So is my mom like a coach? Like, can I call my mom a coach? Because basically, if we're talking about help, my mom is definitely like enthusiastic when it comes to helping me.
It's different because our parents, they shape us and we learn everything from them. Most of the times we're living their beliefs and their paradigms. We're living their fears. And a lot of times when we're living their fears, we are scared to go after our dreams, what we want to do. And so our mom cannot be our coach, our dad cannot be our coach, because we cannot model somebody that doesn't have the life that we want. What I mean by that, you cannot, for example, you go to college and there's so many professors, and this professor is teaching people about business, but he has no business. So you cannot take advice from somebody that doesn't have the experience or is not running a business yet. You're following him and taking advice from him.
Wow, that's fact. Fact. That one hit me. That one hit me. So tell me, what is your personal goal for being a coach? Why do you personally choose to be a coach?
I believe that everybody has a gift, and I believe that everybody has a specialized knowledge, and we are here to create the life that we want to have. But we focus so much on the problems, what's not going good in our life. And so I believe that we are here to experience life, to learn from our experiences, to fail. Thomas Edison said, I didn't fail 1,000 times, but I found 1,000 ways it didn't work for me. I was supposed to
See, that
learn.
one you said now, sorry to cut you, that one hit me. That word, to fail.
Yes.
I believe that's what most people don't tell people, that it's okay to fail.
It is okay to fail, because I failed. And every time I failed, I got stronger. I built the courage to go even more. And every time you fail, you build a belief, the value in yourself. It taught me that through my hardest times, I have myself, I have God. He's taking care of me. He's providing for me. That in my trials, he's molding me, shaping me into becoming the person I want to be. And so it pushes the fear away. It pushes the pain away, because it levels me up. It makes me think differently. It changes the way I see myself. And so the more time I spend understanding that failure is part of the process and learning from it, and then understanding that every successful person has failed. Nobody became successful overnight. It's impossible. You have to fail because you have to build the knowledge to learn. It's a lesson or a blessing to learn from.
Right. So at what point should someone say, I am conceptualizing the world. The world is portraying itself in a better way. I am not getting what I want. I am not experiencing life in the way that I want. There has to be something that has to be done.
Well, a lot of times I believe, even myself, we play like a victim mentality. And we feel sorry for ourselves, and we focus on what we want, what we don't want, and most of the time we dwell in the past. We're focusing on our fears, what somebody says about us. We're focusing and we're living the experiences by thinking about the past. We're bringing the experience into now. And so I have learned that understanding that our thoughts are so powerful, the words we speak are so powerful. Just by changing how we speak, what we say to ourselves, it'll change, it'll build a belief, it'll change the direction for you. And what I mean by that is understanding that you are in control of anything that happens to you. And so a lot of times we feel like, oh, I am depressed, I'm not, but are you really depressed? Or are you saying that to yourself? Right? The feelings that we feel, are they really are there to guide us? And for me, I learned that the feelings are that emotional indicator to tell me if I'm in alignment with my dreams. So whatever I'm focusing on is what I need to heal, what I need to work on myself.
Right. So what should people do when they realize that they should have a coach? Like, how do people reach out to coaches? How do people contact coaches? You personally, how do clients contact you?
I speak, and my passion really is one day is to feed a lot of children. I love orphan children. The story goes back to my grandfather, who was an orphan who helped so many children during the wartime, and I want to be inspiration to many. But I understood that the coach is so important, because I have tried it, I have done it all, and it wasn't working.
Okay.
And so when I understood that all the successful people they have a mentor, coach, they're taking advice from somebody that has that knowledge. It could be a lesson, a small thing, just by making that shift and understanding that once you change and you understand that once you change and you say enough is enough, I'm sick and tired of my life, I'm tired of the way I'm living, I'm tired of everybody's doing the same thing, my friends are always doing the same things, and you say enough is enough, I want to change my life, you get that burning urge that you need, you're ready and committed to have a coach. And for me I was like, enough is enough. I don't understand why is everybody 99% of people are poor, only 1% is rich. And that was intriguing for me. And I started on a self-development journey, studying, understanding why. Why is it that 99% of people are poor, yet 1% is rich? And it came down to understanding that a lot of people are afraid, they have fears, the 6 fears that we have. And this is why we don't go after our dreams. We don't invest in ourselves. We don't invest in a coach because we're scared. We're scared that either we're gonna fail or we're not good at it. And so one of the fears there is like fear of judgment. They're afraid what other people will think. Fear of criticism, fear of not being good enough, fear of not worthy, fear of not deserving. And so they don't think they can do it, or they don't think they have the skills or the knowledge. And I learned that a lot of times they belittle themselves because of the past experience that they experience. They could have invested in a previous coach who wasn't a good for them, but they did it anyway. And so they think because they invested in the wrong coach, the other people like that too, but they're not.
So, at what point do you think one should change coach?
A coach is somebody that truly wants to see you win, that wants to help you, that is when you're winning, he's there for you. When you need somebody, he's there for you. Point when you need to change a coach is when you see that he's not happy for you. He's not happy for your results in life. He doesn't. He sees that you're winning, but he's not celebrating your wins.
That reminds me what Dr. Jordan Peterson said. He said that if you want to know your friend, tell them good news, and they're happy. They will rejoice with you. Tell them bad news, and they will feel sad.
Correct.
And they will not use that opportunity to tell you about something bad that has happened to them in similar manner.
Yes, exactly.
They will share your grief with you.
Correct.
And they will not taint it with their own experiences.
Correct.
Or you tell them a good news and then they don't use that as an opportunity for them to now bring up something good of similar nature that has happened to them in the past.
Correct.
So I'm really glad you said that, because that is a true indicator. And I started doing that. I'll tell my friend the good news and I'll just watch him.
Yeah.
And then he started, oh yeah, that happened to me some time ago. Yeah, that's good. This guy, watch this guy, man. This guy is up to something.
Not a lot of people are happy for us, We have to understand that there's a lot of competition, comparison. The true happiness is being happy with yourself, working on your self-image, your self-identity, becoming the better version of yourself. Because when we can heal the inside, and I learned this from my coach, he said that when we forgive ourselves, because we have so much pain and trauma and beliefs and habits, when we can truly forgive ourselves and forgive others and truly give more to others, even if they mean bad to you, you give more, you help them. I learned that forgiveness opens the heart to receive more. And so I truly had to look in my past and understand that some of these people, it's not their fault. Some of them, it could be their beliefs, some of the subconscious things they picked up as a children. And some of the things, it could be, it's a lesson for them. It's molding them into becoming a better person. But I learned that the pain, whatever they're experiencing and projecting on others, is what they're feeling inside.